Good morning, guys. Welcome to my Friday. As you can see, it's a very frosty start to the day again. I hate this weather. I hate it so much. I don't do the cold. You guys know that already if you've followed this channel for a while. I don't do the cold. This is too cold. Yesterday was painful enough. I didn't actually have to do that much riding in the end yesterday. Today I've got far more to do. It just makes me want to cry. I hate it so much. Yeah, not a fan of the frozen weather. I'm hoping, yesterday was so great most of the day as well. I'm hoping today, it's not looking very hopeful right now, but it's going to be more blue skies and sunshine because that will improve the situation. Having a bit of a gloomy day today. We had some sad news yesterday. I'll probably mention it at a later date, but it was sad news yesterday and it's left me feeling a little, you just feel a little bit flat from it. Also this morning, don't think my heating's working in my house, which is really bad timing. I'm not sure, it just doesn't seem to be as warm in there as it should be, so that's a bit like, oh no, what's going on there? Can't find the cat this morning, also stressing me out a little bit. I mean, Angus is normally fairly reliable. He does normally appear in the morning. He stays in at night, but he tends to go out in the middle of the night. So I'm a bit like, where is he? You know what it's like with cats, you do always worry a little bit. So that's making me feel a bit as well this morning. So all in all, we're not having the best Friday start. I've got quite a busy day. Yeah, so just feeling a bit like, I just could do without the cold. If we could get rid of the cold, that would help the situation. And if Angus could appear in the next 5-10 minutes, that would also help the situation a lot. I feel a lot less stressed. Because, yeah, I've been doing a lot of calling and he doesn't seem to have made an appearance yet, which is not good. Anyway, it is the 1st of December today. The countdown to Christmas has officially started. Yeah. See, I'm not really in the festive mood right now. I've got too much going on in my head that I can't really think. But anyway, I have made it on board a Mr. Coco and we're out in the proper woods today. I was thinking because it's really frosty and frozen there, it might be all right out here, but it's not. It's very wet. Did not make the right decision this morning, but it is slightly warmer in here than it is out there, so that's something at least. I'm having to use my nose, and really unhygienic. I'm having to use my nose to touch the screen because I ain't taking my gloves off, that's for sure. It's way too cold for that. Come on, Mr. Coco. Oh, it's so beautiful though. I love it with all the leaves on the floor. How is everyone doing on the chilblain front? I am very prone, obviously very delicate me. Gosh, watching out for the trees. And in fact, I only got, watch out Coco's. Oh goodness, it's just like a feast for him in here. Everywhere he goes, he's trying to snack. Yeah, I picked up my first chilblain a few days ago, which is good going for me. Normally I can pick them up in October, so the fact that we've got to November, and that was the first chilblain of the 23-24 winter, I thought, not bad. I think yesterday, picked up quite a few more, could definitely feel. So that's a bit annoying, but never mind. It does feel, look how pretty it is. It does feel better today temperature-wise. It doesn't feel as bad, maybe because I'm in the woods, but it doesn't feel quite as horrendous as it did yesterday. Excuse the messy car. I mean, what equestrian doesn't have a messy car? I've just had to stop at the petrol station, and obviously I got snacks because you know what? In this weather, you need snacks. My most favourite crisps ever. The problem with M&S petrol station is it's always so blinking expensive. So the bourbon biscuits, because they're only 40p, bargain. And then I was thinking ahead to dinner tonight and grab myself a pepper. They got to do a sunset appreciation. They never look so good on the phone, do they? That's a beautiful one tonight. Look at that. So beautiful. You enjoying the view, Bills? So pretty tonight. Oh, I'm behind this afternoon. Still not finished knocking you out. I've not worked him or done anything with him yet. And as you can see, the sun is already setting. Look how cold it is already. It's cold, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just running out of time. Everything takes such a long time, doesn't it, Coop? Yeah. Oh, he's doing so well, bless him. Excuse my hair, it looks absolutely revolting. After his accident, he had quite swollen back legs for a few days, but didn't help that he was obviously in all the time. So I think after about 3 days off, we took him for a hack, and I thought I'd just see how he feels, and he didn't feel too bad. And ever since, we've been hacking him, and his legs have gone down, and he's been such a lucky boy. Honestly, so lucky, aren't you? He is so lucky to get away off so lightly. So yeah, I'm very pleased. So he's just been hacking this week. He's had a little lunch just so I could see how he's moving, and he looked fairly normal for him. So yeah, so pleased, aren't we? Hey. So yeah, hopefully next week we can do a little bit more fun stuff again, as long as it's not frozen, because the arena didn't even defrost today. Anyway, let me show you the goodies that I have bought recently. I really want to take some festive photos, but I don't really want to splash out a really expensive garland to go around their neck. So someone has given me this for free. So I'm going to try that on the weekend. I'm not sure it's quite the style I was looking for, but it's worth a try. Then I picked up the horses a little Christmas treat to keep them happy. I mean, they all absolutely love this lick. I don't think I've ever come across a horse that doesn't love it. But yes, Corporal especially will be very happy about that. So this is what I brought. I got it second hand. I know Epony had a really good Black Friday sale on. Whoop, having a wobble on my legs there. But this was second hand, and it's the extra large. Oh, I hope I'm about to open it and check it's the extra large. And I just thought it'd be so useful for Sienna and for Corporal, especially at this time of year. She's such a daft bean sometimes. She'll go into the arena, like if I want to lunge her or want to work in hand, sometimes she's really fiery really quickly. And I just worry that she's just not going to help her back out if she suddenly explodes or tries to gallop on the lunge or whatever. So I just thought, I know I could have done hot water bottles, but I felt like this would just make my life a little bit easier. Let's hope that is definitely the big one. But yes, it's all in there. And secondhand, it was quite a good saving to work out what all this is at some point and read the instructions. But yeah, I thought, and like I said, it's a Friday, I can't get my words out. I hope with the extra large that would give obviously more coverage of the back. Oh, it's definitely the extra large one. So really helping Sienna out. So this is it. Look at that. I'm so excited to try it on Coop and her over the weekend and see what they think. So obviously, rather than doing an important job like mucking out Corporal, I want to just have a look at this garland. Now, it does look really tacky and very old-fashioned. However, it is actually all fabric, so it's really soft against the horse, which is great. And obviously, it's got the berries. I can never remember what these red flowers are called. It's got obviously the holly. And actually, from a distance, I think in the photos that might just do the job. So I might have to have a little play around with that this weekend. Looks quite nice on you there, Coop. Loving the red against him. Very festive, Corpse. So the lick and heat pad were not Black Friday deals or Cyber Monday deals. They were just bog standard purchases. However, this sparkly number from Eurostar was a Black Friday deal, and this was half price. So I bought it for £10. And as you can see, it's a roll neck, polo neck, whatever you want to call it. And I just thought it was a bit of fun. And you know what? Who doesn't love a few sparkles? Look at them twinkling away there. So I thought this was a pretty good buy. I think I bought it from Country and Stable. It was on eBay. They have a shop on eBay, but they also have a website as well. But yeah, 50% off. And I also picked up this blue riding jacket, sweater, whatever you want to call it, by this company that I have never heard of before. I mean, it feels like maybe like knockoff Cavallo, but it's not. They are their own brand. And I think I got this for £23. Again, half price. Feels quite nice quality, actually. And sort of like all the zips and these bits, which whatever you call them, feel really nice. So, I mean, who doesn't want a navy blue jumper? So, yeah, those were my 2 Black Friday bargains. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday. I haven't ventured out yet, but you can see it's frozen again. And I think it's highs of a whole 1 degree today. I think it's the last day of it being cold, though, thank God. I was meant to film a winter morning and evening routine with the horses, and I wanted to do it on the weekend because obviously I get up a little bit later, so it's a bit lighter, and I thought it'd be better for filming. But it's so foggy out there this morning. It's so cold. I just thought, we'll have to delay that till next week. It'll be better then, I think. So irritating with the arena being frozen all the time because, for example, this morning I was woken up, I think it was just before 6, by Sienna clattering around in her stable, and she'd obviously gone to get up, and I don't know if she'd stretched her legs out or whether she'd tried to roll over or quite what, but she did sound a bit like she was cast. So of course I leapt out of bed, and I'm so fortunate that I can literally turn on the yard light and look out the window, and she had got up, so she'd only really kicked out a couple of times, but having, her got seriously cast earlier in the year, I'm always very But the reason she does it is because she loves to roll, but she's got to have her daily roll in the arena to stop her rolling in the stable. But if it's frozen, she can't roll in the arena, and that's why I hate the freezing weather so much. Anyway, this weekend is all about the jobs list. It's 1 o'clock, and this is how it's still looking out here. Yeah, I don't know if this fog's going to lift today. There has been absolutely zero sign of any sunshine or anything. But I've seen friends' pictures who are only an hour away from here, and they've got clear skies and the sun out, so I'm really jealous. She's so bored, but it's still so foggy out that we can't go for that we can't go for a hack. The arena's still frozen. I mean, the frost hasn't even gone today. I don't think there's any hope for today. It's already after lunch. So I thought, well, let's have a play around with the epony and see what it's like. Easy to work, easy to put on. I've chosen to do it the kind of lengthways version. I've not quite managed to do her SIs in this. I need to have a play around with how far back I can get it. You can put a surf single through there and there. That big kind of black bit of material that I pulled out yesterday and I wasn't sure what that was about. That's neoprene, and it's also got Velcro on it, so you can also use that as a strap. I did try to put the surf single through here to secure it even more, but she didn't like it touching this part of her stomach, so we've just had to go with the one. So I'll have to work out how far I can get it back on her so that I can try and cover this area a bit more. I mean, honestly, it literally started heating up within about 30 seconds, and it's just the greatest hand warmer you will ever come across. I mean, honestly, it's dreamy on a day like this. It doesn't feel too hot or anything like that in there. I'm going to put a rug on in a second just so it really helps maintain the heat in there. It would be nice to get that strap on her. Maybe with time I'll manage. But yeah, so far, so good. And I think in this weather, actually, this is going to be brilliant before I start working her. I'm not going to do a review on it until I've used it for a few weeks, seen if it has any effect on her training, whether she looks sort of softer. And you're making enough noise there. She's killing her rug in there. Yeah, to see if I see any difference in the way she's moving or kind of how supple she feels when she starts working. But yeah, so far, really impressed and pleased that I've picked it up. And I think, like I say, I've got to work on being able to cover a bit more of her SIs. I can probably pull it back a little bit further and probably take the strap to about there. It was because the strap was going there that she wasn't having any of it. But yeah, she's doing some rug cleaning. I've always said this, Sienna she's a big cleaner. Everything needs a clean, which mainly means she just likes to lick everything. But I am very excited. Oh God, I'm just going to have to stand here with my hands under it the whole time, aren't I? I am finishing the vlog there, guys. Sorry it wasn't a very exciting one. I obviously had planned on doing the horse's morning and evening winter routine, but that hasn't happened because of the weather. So I will show you that next week. Corporal is waiting patiently for his turn with the heat pad. Sienna's got it obviously on at the moment. I'm going to do some stretches with her after she's worn it for a little while. And while they're having a lovely time, I'm going to go and tidy up the hay barn and the tack room, put some rugs away and just do all those jobs that need to be done.